The story begins with Brian Jennings, a meticulous forensic accountant whose life revolves around structure and routine. After unexpectedly losing his job, Brian struggles with feelings of disappointment and uncertainty. His wife, Emily, a successful attorney, encourages him to take on a new responsibility as a stay-at-home stepfather. Eager to connect with his stepson Lucas, Brian quickly realizes how different they are. While Brian enjoys traditional sports and outdoor activities, Lucas is passionate about dance and self-expression. Making matters worse, Lucas faces constant bullying at school, and Brian confidently assures Emily that he can handle the situation himself. Hoping to help Lucas build confidence and make friends, Brian takes him to a nearby park. There they meet Jeff Amon, an energetic and physically imposing stay-at-home father, along with his unusually strong and emotionally reserved son, CJ. Jeff's outgoing personality immediately overwhelms Brian's awkwardness as he enthusiastically pushes for the families to spend time together. Seeing CJ as someone who might help Lucas stand up to his bullies, Brian agrees when Jeff suggests an afternoon outing. The group heads to a large indoor family entertainment center packed with games and attractions. At first, the afternoon is filled with humorous clashes between Brian's cautious parenting style and Jeff's reckless enthusiasm. Their ordinary day is abruptly shattered when a squad of heavily armed mercenaries storms the building. To everyone's shock, the attackers aren't after money or hostages. They're specifically hunting CJ. Displaying incredible strength and combat instincts, CJ joins Jeff in fighting back, transforming the children's venue into a chaotic battlefield. As bullets fly and panic spreads, Jeff quickly organizes an escape. He bundles Brian and the children into a stolen minivan and tears through the city while being pursued. During the frantic getaway, Jeff finally reveals the truth. He is not an ordinary suburban dad, but a former Delta Force operative living off the grid. Worse still, he and CJ are being pursued by military forces, federal agencies, and a powerful private organization. Brian's simple family outing has suddenly become a life-or-death mission. While speeding down the highway, Jeff explains how everything began. Years earlier, while working security at what appeared to be a government facility, he discovered a young boy imprisoned inside a secret laboratory chamber. Believing the child was being held against his will, Jeff rescued him and disappeared. Since then, he has raised CJ as his own son. Brian struggles to process the revelation while Jeff calmly prepares for the dangers ahead, as if this were merely another father-son adventure. Searching for a place to hide, Jeff brings the group to the isolated home of his estranged father, Gordon. The reunion is uncomfortable and emotionally charged, exposing old wounds and unresolved family issues. Gordon refuses to provide help or shelter, forcing the group to rely on themselves. Eventually, they manage to capture a lower-ranking employee connected to the organization pursuing them. While hiding out, Jeff and Brian question the man, determined to uncover why CJ is so important. The captive reveals a stunning truth. CJ is not simply a rescued child. He is actually the world's first successful human clone, created from Jeff's DNA. The project is led by billionaire scientist Simon Maddox and Colonel Kurtz, Jeff's former commanding officer. Kurtz once considered Jeff the perfect soldier but believed his compassion made him weak, especially after Jeff refused to follow an order that would have cost an innocent child's life. As the details emerge, Brian pieces together the larger conspiracy. During routine military testing years ago, Jeff's genetic material was secretly collected and used to launch a cloning program. The goal was to create soldiers free from fear, guilt, and emotional conflict. CJ served as the prototype. Before the group can formulate a plan, the organization locates them and sends a threatening message aimed directly at Emily, placing Brian in an impossible position. Terrified for his wife's safety, Brian makes a desperate mistake. He secretly provides their location to the organization, leading Jeff and the children into an ambush. The attackers succeed in capturing CJ, leaving Jeff heartbroken and furious. But when Brian sees how devastated Lucas is over losing his friend, he realizes the damage he has caused. Filled with remorse, he admits the truth to Jeff and asks for a chance to make things right. Using a hidden GPS signal from Lucas's cell phone, which had been secretly placed inside CJ's jacket before the capture, the group tracks the kidnappers to their main cloning complex. Determined to save CJ, Jeff and Brian launch a daring assault on the facility. Inside, they discover rows of fully grown Jeff clones suspended in experimental chambers. A massive fight erupts as Jeff unleashes his combat expertise against security forces, while Brian uses whatever equipment he can find to support the mission. The battle eventually reaches the central laboratory, where Simon Maddox confronts them. Confident in his experiment, Maddox hands CJ a weapon and orders him to kill Jeff. Torn between his engineered programming and the genuine love he feels for the man who raised him, CJ hesitates. In a defining moment, he rejects his creator's control and turns the weapon against Maddox, proving that true humanity comes from compassion rather than DNA. The climax unfolds as Brian crashes a vehicle through the facility, creating the distraction Jeff needs to confront Colonel Kurtz. After an intense hand-to-hand battle, Jeff defeats his former commander. He then detonates explosives throughout the complex, destroying the cloning operation and eliminating the remaining threats. As the heroes walk away from the massive explosion, Brian and Lucas finally strengthen their bond, with Lucas accepting him as a true father figure. During the mid-credits scene, Jeff and CJ unexpectedly arrive at Brian's home for a late-night sleepover after another hidden branch of the organization destroys their house, teasing even more adventures to come. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to keep the channel going and don't forget to watch the next video.